Yo, looking for some killer PC games to dive into right now? I've got you covered with a mix of platformers, shooters, RPGs, and even a sports vibe to keep things fresh. These are games that'll hook you whether you're into precision jumps, epic battles, deep stories, or just some chill competition. Here's my top 8 straight from what's hot in 2025, delivered like we're just chillin' and talking games. 1. Celeste. Celeste is the platformer you didn't know you needed. At its core, it's about climbing a mountain, but really, it's about facing yourself. You play as Madeline, a young woman determined to scale the mysterious Celeste Mountain, battling not just harsh terrain, but her own inner demons. What makes this game stand out isn't just its brutally precise platforming, it's the heart behind every pixel. The controls are razor sharp and responsive, giving you a simple set of moves: jump, dash, and climb. But the way these tools are pushed to the limit is nothing short of brilliant. Every level feels handcrafted to teach, test, and reward. Yes, it's challenging. Some parts will make you grit your teeth and throw your controller at your screen, but it's always fair, and every death feels like a lesson. The replayability is insane. It's got it in spades. Hidden strawberries, secret levels, B-sides, harder remixes of each chapter, and the maddeningly difficult C-sides and farewell chapters offers hours of extra content for those who crave mastery. And with a phenomenal soundtrack by Lena Raine that evolves with the story, every moment feels emotionally tuned. That one brought the feels, this next one brings the speed. 2. Helldivers 2. If you're craving a chaotic, laugh-out-loud co-op shooter, this is the one to play. You and your buds are dropped onto alien-infested planets with one mission: survive, complete the objective, and get the hell out, preferably in one piece. It's pure mayhem from the jump, with giant insects, killer bots, and a constant risk of accidentally blowing up your teammate with a grenade. Teamwork is the lifeblood here. Lone wolves won't last long. You'll need to coordinate, revive, and sometimes scream at each other as swarms close in. The 2025 updates crank the madness up even further, adding new mission types, biomes, weapons, and armor customizations. There's never a dull moment, and every drop feels like a new story waiting to happen. With randomized objectives, scalable difficulty, and seasonal events, the replay value is huge. Whether you're grinding for new gear or just in it for the carnage, this game keeps the adrenaline and bug guts flowing. Switching gears, but keeping the momentum, here's another gem you shouldn't miss. After all that emotional weight, here's another game that's pure fun. 3. Baldur's Gate 3. Yo, this RPG is straight up legendary! It's like stepping into the best D&D session of your life, except you're the main character, and every choice you make actually matters. From who you side with, to who you sleep with, to who you betray, the freedom is unreal. You start by crafting your hero, or choosing from rich origin characters, each with their own backstory and baggage. Then you're off into a massive world crawling with danger, goblins, vampires, political schemers, and of course, mind flayers. Yeah, those creepy brain-eating things. The stakes are huge, but the game never forgets to slow down and let you savor quiet moments too, like roasting a squirrel over a campfire or talking your way out of a bad deal with the devil. Combat is turn-based and tactical, but even if you're new to the game, it eases you in. You'll be pulling off clutch plays with teleport spells and sneak attacks before long. And if you're a veteran, the sheer amount of creativity in fights is mind-blowing. Every playthrough is a fresh story, and no two runs are ever the same. Number 4, Pizza Tower. Back to platformers, this one is an absolute fever dream in the best way. Imagine a 90s cartoon, but with the chaos and personality pushed way past the usual limit, where you play as Peppino, an anxious but determined pizzeria owner sprinting through chaotic levels to save his beloved shop. It's fast, it's chaotic, and it's intense. The vibe is pure retro gold. Think Wario Land 4 meets Ren and Stimpy with a sprinkle of Game Boy Advance energy. The animation is wildly expressive. Peppino sweats, screams, and sprints like his life depends on it because it kinda does. Every frame oozes character. making even the smallest movement fun to watch. What makes it stand out is the sheer momentum. Once you get into the flow, it's like speedrunning on instinct. You'll be wall running, sliding, shoulder charging through enemies, and transforming into bizarre new forms that totally change how you move. Each level feels like a playground of chaos, packed with secrets, shortcuts, and challenges begging to be mastered. Moving on to the next. 5. Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, this one had a rough start, but in 2025 it's a whole different game. After years of updates, patches, and the Phantom Liberty expansion, what we've got now is a polished, immersive open-world RPG that finally lives up to its potential. You play as V, a street-smart merc trying to carve out a legacy in the neon-drenched sprawl of Night City, a place where Megacorp's rules, cyberware is life, and loyalty is always negotiable. Whether you're hacking into enemy networks, gunning your way through gang wars, or schmoozing powerful fixtures, every decision matters. The branching narratives and character-driven storylines give real weight to your actions, and the voice acting, yes, including Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand, adds a serious edge. The city itself is absolutely stunning. From the glitzy corporate towers of City Center to the dusty outskirts of the Badlands, every district feels alive with detail, danger, and stories waiting to unfold. It's no longer just hype. It's a gritty, gripping cyberpunk experience that finally delivers. Now, let's kick back with something a little lighter. 6. FIFA 25. Gotta throw in a sports game, right? FIFA 25 is the go-to for soccer fans, and it's sharper than ever. With buttery smooth gameplay, hyper-realistic animations, and refined ball physics, every pass, tackle, and goal just feels right. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just picking it up after work, the game's got something for everyone. Updated rosters bring the latest transfers and rising stars to life, while revamped player models and stadium atmospheres make each match feel like the real deal. And yeah, Ultimate Team is still the main addiction. Building your dream squad, opening packs, grinding for coins, and battling online rivals never gets old. New chemistry tweaks and dynamic objectives add depth without making it overwhelming. Prefer something more chill? Kick back with career mode, create your own club, or live the fantasy as a rising superstar. And with co-op and local play, it's perfect for casual nights with friends or flexing your skills in front of them. Customization's also stepped up, from kits to tactics, letting you shape your style of play. Plus, EA continues to polish the experience with seasonal updates, live events, and esports tie-ins. The bottom line, FIFA 25 doesn't reinvent the sport, but it sharpens it to a near-perfect shine. Number 7. Vanquish. This third-person shooter is pure, unfiltered adrenaline! You stepped into the high-tech boots of Sam Gideon, a DARPA agent rocking a prototype power suit that lets you slide, boost, and slow down time, while unloading bullets on waves of mechs and towering bosses. It's fast, it's flashy, and it never lets up. Set in a sleek dystopian future where a space colony's gone rogue, the story leans into high-octane action and wild sci-fi energy. But what truly sets Vanquish apart is its movement. While other shooters want you to take cover, this one begs you to boost through it, dodging missiles midair, kicking enemies in the face, and flipping into slow-mo headshots like an action movie come to life. The 2025 remastered 4K edition takes the original's already stylish visuals and dials them up to stunning! Explosions pop, particle effects shimmer, and every metallic corridor drips with cyberpunk grit. It runs silky smooth at 60 frames per second or higher, keeping up with the game's relentless pace. It's not the longest game, but it's one you'll want to replay just for the thrill of mastery. It's a futuristic firefight that makes you feel like a weapon, and it never stops moving. Once you've blasted enough robots, it's time to glide through something magical. 8. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Wrapping up with a platformer that's nothing short of a masterpiece. This Metroidvania gem puts you in the role of Ori, a small spirit with a big heart, gliding and leaping through a jaw-dropping, hand-painted world that feels alive with every step. The gameplay is razor-sharp, with smooth platforming, clever puzzles, and an ever-expanding set of abilities that make backtracking a joy, not a chore. Every moment feels responsive and precise. Whether you're double jumping through treetop canopies or dodging lasers in ancient ruins, and when the action ramps up, expect intense chases, nail-biting escape sequences, and epic boss fights that test both reflexes and heart. Exploration is at the core of Will-O-The-Wisps. You'll unlock new powers, uncover secrets, and slowly piece together the sprawling map, Metroidvania style. It's all seamlessly blended with a story that's deeply emotional without being overwhelmingly told, with minimal dialogue but maximum impact. And then there's the soundtrack, an absolutely magical score by Gareth Coker that swells and shifts with your journey. It's the kind of music that sticks with you long after the credits roll. There you go, 8 games that'll keep you glued to your PC. Whether you're dodging spikes in Celeste, blasting aliens in Helldivers 2, or exploring Night City in Cyberpunk, there's something here for every mood. Let me know if you want more recommendations or details on any of these.